I've been playing with electrolysis for the first time, and check out my setup. Well, here's the stuff. We've got a fish tank. We're gonna put water and baking soda in, 1 gallon of water to 1 tablespoon of baking soda. We've got a 12-volt battery charger and a piece of rebar. So I've got 5 gallons of water in there, and I bent my rebar and put that in there. That's going to get the positive from the 12-volt charger. And here's the baking soda, my first tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of baking soda for every 1 gallon of water. We've got 5 gallons of water, so we're going to put in 5 tablespoons of baking soda. Here we go. So we got the baking soda in, and I plugged the 12-volt charger in. So now I'm going to take the positive side and clip it to the rebar. Make sure we have a good connection. And then I'm going to take the negative side and clip it to this. There's a lid that we found. You know what? I'm going to try to make a better connection here, so I'm going to clean some of that rust off. All right. I cleaned up the rust spot, make a good connection. I'm going to drop this in the water and see what happens. And apparently it's okay if the black lead goes in the water, but you do not want the red lead to go in the water, because this will actually eat away over time. All right, we'll turn it on and see what happens. Well, nothing happened. This is the wrong charger. It's an automatic charger, and it won't turn on without a battery hooked up to it. So it's unplugged right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go tomorrow and get a manual charger and try again. So stay tuned. All right, so I got this battery charger from Harbor Freight. It was 55 bucks, and it seems to be a manual charger. You can pick the battery type here, and then you can pick between 2 amps, 10 amps, or 50 amps. I'm gonna put it on the 10 amp setting, and then connect my my red and black wires, and hopefully we'll get some electrolysis going. Well, I connected it up, and this one also isn't working. Clamps unpowered until connected to battery. So thought I had a manual charger, but apparently I don't. Gotta get another one. So this battery charger says that it only works when it's connected to a battery. So I was thinking it's looking for some sort of voltage, you know, around 12 volts, less than 12 volts before it turns on. So I was thinking about this, and then I just confirmed it on the internet. 9-volt battery. I think if I put the 9-volt battery in the solution, the charger will recognize the voltage and turn on. And then I can pull this out of the solution, and hopefully it just stays on and keeps going. So that's going to be my way to trick this battery charger into working. Let's see. So I got the charger hooked up. The negative is on the thing that I'm trying to get the rust off of, and the positive is on the rebar. And the charger is currently not on. I've got the battery type on regular, set to 10 amps, and it says, you know, red power on. So if I put this 9-volt battery in the solution, let's see if that charger kicks on. Nothing. All right. Well, stay tuned. Well, I can't say I'm proud of this setup, but it is working. I had to put a 12-volt battery in line. So the battery charger's on. It's charging the 12-volt battery. And then jumper cables from the 12-volt battery to the piece of rebar and the piece of metal. And it looks to be doing what it needs to do. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. I measured the voltage in the water with my voltmeter here. And let's see what we get. I think it was about 8 volts. Trying not to drop my meter in the water. Nine volts DC, and that's going from there to there. So yeah, see what happens. So I finally got a charger that works. I was able to convert this automatic one to a full, about 13 volt out power supply, DC power supply. So now we've got the red hooked up to this guy, the piece of rebar, and the black is hooked up to that shovel handle we found. And we're currently under electrolysis. Pretty cool. Electrolysis is working pretty good. You can see the rust coming off. Sweet.